to go thousands of kilometres, and it's going to go the Mexico and obviously the United States, from the Pacific all the way through to the Atlantic. Unbelievable. Now, he's going to build this wall. He said this repeatedly during the election campaign, to try and keep the Mexicans out. That's what he's saying. Goes across the desert, Arizona desert, hot country, cool country. Amazing. There'd be some alligator country out there as well, I would have thought. Anyway, I just had a bit of a thought about this. He's going to make it out of bricks. Brick wall. Big brick wall. He's going to need some bricklayers. And I thought, gee, the Aussies must have some good bricklayers around the place. Guess what I found out? I found out that the fastest bricklayers in Australia, because there's been a competition, who have competed internationally for Australia, are two young blokes, originally from Mackay. They went to Las Vegas earlier this year. They were invited to compete in the 2016 fastest trowel on the block competition. They're twins. They're 21 years old, and their names are Jack and Pat Summerfeld, and they're on the line right now. Hello, Jack. Hello, Pat. How you going, boys?
Hey, mate. Good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, top form. Thank you very much. Listen, Jack, how fast are you when it comes to laying bricks or blocks in your case? I know they're blocks, aren't they?
Yeah, mate. They're an 8-inch Bessa block.
Yeah?
So, well, when we went over to compete, we done a few practice runs, and I was getting 115 every time in 20 minutes. So it's just a bit over a ton and a half a block in 20 minutes.
Hang on, wait. You can lay 115 Bessa blocks in 20 minutes.
Yep, that's what I was laying.
That's unbelievable. A ton and a half of blocks in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it takes it out of you, but you can do it.
Jeez. Pat, can he beat you at this? Is he better than you are at this?
Oh, I don't know. Like, we're a good competition together, you know. It's a face-off, so I reckon we could get this wall up in no time.
Yeah, I reckon I'm pretty much with you there, Pat. Has he given you a call yet to actually say, hey, listen, you blokes are some of the fastest bricklayers in the world. Why don't you come over and help me to knock this wall up? You'd have it up in no time.
No, well, we're expecting a call from him, you know, and who knows, he might get Hillary in to do some labouring for us to throw some blocks and mud around, eh?
That's not a bad idea, because she's got nothing to do now, so she might as well come and do a bit of labouring for you boys, eh?
Yeah, why not?
That's not a bad idea. Now, tell me this, in terms of, you know, you quoting to do, you know, a big job like this, because, I mean, we're talking massive. The idea that this wall is going to be as big as it is a phenomenal job. I mean, for blokes who are as fast as you, Jack, I mean, this is an incredible thing that they're trying to do, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's bloody, you need hundreds of thousands of trail hands to help with that wall, something that big. It's just phenomenal.
Sim, it's just amazing. All right, so just explain to me, how did you blokes, Pat, how did you end up becoming, you know, entrants in that fastest trowel on the block competition in the United States?
There's a mob, and they're called the Masonry Australia mob, and yeah, they needed some blokes to go over and represent Australia, because the last crew got a little bit drunk and didn't show up for comp day, so they didn't want the Aussies back, but they said, look, we got some young fellas who are keen bricklayers, and I think they're the ones to give it a shot. So they give us a call. We went over there. We were only 20 years of age at the time, so we couldn't play up like the rest of them.
Oh.
But, you know, we got the job done, and unfortunately we didn't win it. But the funny thing is that people who come first, second and third were, what were they? Mexicans.
You're kidding me.
No, Joe.
Hang on. So they're going to build the wall between America and Mexico, and the fastest brickies in the world beat you blokes as well. They're all Mexicans.
Yeah, mate.
Actually, I'll tell you what, Pat, slow down there, mate. That's all right. So I've got Pat. We'll get the boys back on the line. There was a word that popped out there that shouldn't have popped out, and we'll basically get them back on the line there. Anyway, so as I say, let's be honest, they're brickies. And the word does pop out occasionally, and it did pop out there. So we thought we'd just get them back on the line there. So hang on, where are they? We'll just get them back in now. Hang on 2 seconds. We'll just get them back on. I think they're just about there now. Pat, you there now, mate?
Yeah, mate. Yep.
Yeah, a little word popped out there. We had to chop it off for 2 seconds. We've got you back on there now. Anyway, so listen, so you're out there, you're competing like crazy, but all the Mexicans, they're flat out, are they?
Yeah, mate, they're crazy. They're putting big numbers in, you know, like we're putting 115 in and they're getting almost 140, you know.
Wow.
So they are absolutely pumping it out, and, you know, they're the leading of the trade hand over in America, you know what I mean? Like, they're the workforce for them, so...
You know something, Pat? You raise another interesting question. I'll have Jack back in there as well now. Because think about this. What Donald Trump wants to do is to get rid of or throw back into Mexico all of those tradies that basically don't have the right citizenship. Now, some of them might become US citizens, but if he does that and there's not enough brickies around the place to lay it, the price of brickies and the price of labour and the price of everything is going to go through the roof. I mean, you guys see that here in Australia as well when there's plenty of work around the place or not, don't you?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So it's not bad. All right, come on, Jack. Tell me, what are you going to be doing in 5-10 years' time? Do you reckon you're going to take the old man's business over?
Yeah, I reckon I'll have my own business one day, and I'll probably be sitting back letting all the boys do some work for what I've done the hard yards over the last few years, mate.
Is that right? Is that what your old man Cole does now?
Oh, no, he still works every day. I'll probably work the rest of my day. I won't ever be that rich to friggin' lay back and have a cold one while I watch the boys, but, hopefully we do something one day. I want to travel around, because we only just come back from New Zealand for a bit of work too, so I'd love to go around with a crew or something and then just do something, it'd be cool.
Oh, I tell you what, the boys, fantastic. I love this great Aussie story. The fastest bricklayers in Australia, and you know they're brickies as well. Pat Summerfeld and Jack Summerfeld, twins, 21 years old, competed for Australia in Las Vegas. Boys, thank you so much for your time on the program. You did say beforehand that you might drop a bad word. You did. That's the way it goes. I totally understand that, but I appreciate your time on the program tonight.
No worries.
Thank you very much, man.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, no problems at all. Pat and Jack. How funny is that, eh? And first, second and third in the fastest bricklayers in the world are Mexicans. And now they've got to build the wall. Donald Trump's going to make Mexico pay for it. Get that? Absolutely hilarious. I don't think the bad word went to air. I think we chopped it in the meantime. But, as I say, the boys, they are brickies. There's no doubt about that. We've got more money news coming up.
Andrew.